So we added some choices to our conversation. Now we need to have some results. When you click on a choice, we need something to happen. So we're going to go back into our actor, select on our actor by clicking on him, and go to Talk to Activated, Edit Script. And here's our message box. Now we're not going to change anything with this message box. We're fine with that. Now we just need to add an event to these outputs. So we need to go to our Expand Events, find Retail, and in here we want our Show Shop. This is going to bring up the shop dialog. So double click on it. And here's the properties for our shop. And we need to put in some text, some interaction so that the player knows what's being asked of him, what he needs to do. So the green text is, what would you like to do? And he just wants to know, do you want to buy? Do you want to sell? So the next one is, after you've bought something, he'll ask you, do you want anything else? Was there anything else? Now, if you want to buy something, click on this button. If you want to sell, you click on the sell button. And you can label these whatever you want, whatever conversation you want to have. The finish button means you're done. You don't want to talk to this guy anymore. Now it's time to start picking your items. So this is the buy side. What would you like to buy? And once you bought it, you need to tell them how many you want. So how many? And then transaction complete, just to let you know you've done something. Means you've completed, you've bought whatever you're trying to get. Now the sell side is pretty much the same thing, but in reverse. You're giving something to the guy. What would you like to sell? How many items are you going to sell? And then of course the transaction, if I can click on it, transaction complete. Now the buy factor, this is a multiplier. So whenever item you have, it's going to have a preset value that you build in the item section. So what it's going to use is this multiplier and multiply this by 700 if I want as AK-47, excuse me. If I change it to 2, this will become a $1,400 AK-47. We're going to leave it alone with 1. The prices are fine. And then the sell value works the same way. So when you sell it to him, he's going to devaluate the item by 0.5. So this AK-47 would now be $350 when you try to sell it to him. We're good with those prices. So let's go down here and we need to pick some items to add to our store. So you can click on this first one, hold the shift key, and I want to go all the way over to the AK-47. So he has all those items. Let's arrow over. There's some more stuff hidden here. Hold down the control key, and now I can pick individual items. So I'm going to add some arrows, this armor, and we'll add a battle axe. Hit OK. And now you can see that it's added this shop to the I would like to shop choice. I'll move this out of the way. It expands to let you see what's inside this node, but it's kind of distracting a little bit. All right, we'll hit save. OK. Now let's test it out and see what happens when we try to sell something. All right, so let's go up to this guy, say howdy. Now, the stay the night doesn't work yet, so let's work on I would like to shop. And now we're in the shop. Now, here's our what would you like to buy, sell, finish, just like we typed. I'm going to pick buy. We have nothing on our character right now. He's got no inventory. Hit enter. Let's buy him this AK-47. That should be not suspicious at all. How many of those would we like? We'll just buy one because I can't afford any more. And transaction is complete. So it escaped too hard there. All right, so let's go over to the sell side. Now I have an AK-47 in my inventory, so if I would like to sell it, hit enter. How many? You see he's only offering 350 for it because it only has 0.5 on his resell. Hit OK, and now we're complete. Okay, go down to finish because we're done. And everything seems to be working good. So next time we're going to add an end feature.